Okay, everyone, Gramper, you've been waiting for a long time. Then our Vietnamese autonomous Ferrari rover. It's finally episode 14. That's not easy. How long before that? Just put this shell. The chassis is all ready. What about our last episode? They did the front face. And what about this episode? The main thing is to put this, the back bar. Do it for him. And what about this backboard? Is it the same old recipe? Familiar taste. Ah, what kind of fiberglass are you doing with mud? Do you do styling? So first you grind it with this cardboard. Is that so? What about the back bar part? And you're ready to do it? Now they're using really sophisticated tools. So here it is. And what kind of laser level is this? This thing can't be crooked. It's crooked, it doesn't look good when made. Okay, let's talk about this. Look what they're doing in the middle of this process. In fact, their car was built from the very beginning. What you see up to now. In fact, it has taken 150 days before and after. 150 days is a long time. 36,180 hectares. That's pretty much what? Oh, 5 months, 3,555. I'm sorry? It can be so handsome, haha. 5 months. So people may actually urge updates sometimes. I will be in a hurry. In fact, 16 can't help it. This thing needs to be solid. Sit down little by little. Family? Is this a little bit handmade? Can't rush. Many friends will tell me in the background. Oh, why isn't this updated? Hurry up. 16 can't be tight either. Can't make it either? Well, it's still the old way. Got some of this mud. Or a shape. Stick this fiberglass on it. How about this? The shape of this rear bar. There you go. After taking it off, take these mud and this welding bracket, remove it. What about this appearance key? As always, if you should scrape putty, scrape putty. Trim what should be trimmed. Give it a cut at the edges and corners. When is the time? Just spray the paint and put it on and it's okay. So it's uncomfortable to sit down. What about now? What are you doing with mud again? Rear spoiler. It's still the old craftsmanship. A coat of paint is to be sprayed on top of this mud. Why is that? Because of this fiberglass. Or this resin glue? We'll stick mud together. After spraying this paint, it is easier to take off when demolding. So let's get off topic here. Like general, if we do something like this ourselves. Carbon fiber or glass fiber exterior keys. How do you unmold it? I often use this wax. This wax, you can use this. Is the car wax okay? There is another way. Spray that kind called How do you say that thing is called? It's over. Forgot? After spraying, it forms a thin film of plastic. And you know what it's called? Brother, hurry up and tell me. Pomegranate really didn't remember for a while. Just a jar. After spraying, a plastic film will form on the surface. After spraying, you stick these fiberglass on it. Or carbon fiber? When it's time to unmold, take it off. It's very simple. It won't stick to the mold. Probably just these two methods. What other ways are there? Let's not talk about it. What about industrial practices? We can't do that personally. Okay. Then this hind paw slide. It's almost done. Next is slippery. What about styling? The whole car has to be scraped. Then find the back plate. The mud in the middle. Just rush it out with a water gun. If you do a look like this. Let's get off topic. Some brothers may have itchy hands. No, I have to make one myself. How did this shape of mud come about? There are two other ways. One is to look at the community downstairs. Or your home. Is there any of these suitable mud at the back of the yard? Dig him back. Through the sieve. And one end. It also works. There is another. That is, if you find this mud. This viscosity is not enough. Or what should I do if the soil quality is not good? You go buy the sludge. Hey, use the sludge for styling. Then the cost will be higher. Is sludge a little expensive? A lump is not expensive. But did you buy too much? Haha, that is expensive. How do you do it when you shape the sludge? That is heating. When you blow him with this heat gun, when he's hot, he's soft. It got cold after making the shape. He can maintain his form. That's pretty much it. So this sludge can be engraved. That's why. Alright, so now let's go back and look at this Ferrari. LaFerrari, this back bar? Is the rear spoiler ready? Now the whole car is scraping putty for polishing. What are you doing? Ready to spray paint. Hey, this car is finished today. How can you go directly on the road? Of course, there are actually many details of this car that have not been including the front headlights, tail lights at the back. And this glass hasn't come back yet? There is one more important thing that has not been done yet. It's the door. It hasn't been cut yet. Hey, I don't know if they're going to cut the door or not. Or just start with this, right? Go in through this glass window in front. Haha, get a front room opener. Front glass from the front. Go in. Okay, now this car is polished. I think the surface treatment is already very good. Wash it off. Before spray painting, do hygiene. It's normal. Okay, cover this place that should be covered. Ready to spray paint. Some friends will definitely ask, Pomegranate, your old jetter. Why do you still remember? Of course the Pomegranate remembers. Now the Pomegranate will find a home for the old jetter. Why is that? Find a place to arrange it for him. Okay, let's get this done. Because now the parking lot in the park is a parking lot. In fact, Pomegranates are. I want to move at the end of the year. We're going to change office space. Have this idea, because now that office space is pure office. Don't you go in the car? We are on the second floor, so it's a bit wasteful. I would like to change this one. It has a first floor. What about a car wash space? Let's do this repair space, right? This needy brother. When the Pomegranate is ready to move. If you want to wash the car, come and wash it yourself, right? We still have to do this. Fan benefits. Okay, so what about this spray paint job now? There is an old father doing it. The two sons may not be very good at giving birth. Spray a gray primer? In fact, I finished spraying this primer today. It's over. They stopped painting. I guess there are two things. First of all, there may be some more cars in this car. Follow-up work to be done. And second, maybe they didn't think about spraying red. Or spray it white, right? Okay, now this one. Let's take a look at this result today. Here we have this. The shape is okay. It looks like a Ferrari. Put a black horse label on the front. This is why the Ferrari didn't run. You said put the car out. Will Ferrari faint from crying in the toilet? Dude's rougher. That's how you give it, right? One-to-one duplicated. Although the engine is an old Toyota 4-cylinder. HMPH, do you want them? Do you want to talk to Ferrari? How about sponsoring a menacing engine? A V8. It seems that Ferrari does not have a V10. A V8 fucking V12 is too expensive. It's not bad to get a V8 to play with me. Alright, so now the last thing is to go out for a run. There's a prototype for this. It looks like that. Although the headlight place is still empty. But the car can still be driven out. Walking around the village. Tell this to the village. Right, little daughter-in-law. Well, big girls. Dude, are you out for a walk? Have a crush on our house. Come and contact the two sons quickly. Okay, what about our video today? It's almost the end here. It's the same sentence. Don't worry everyone. When there is an update, the Pomegranate will be updated in a timely manner. Okay, thanks for watching. I am Pomegranate. See you on the next show. Thank you very much.